On August 24th, the UN Special Representative of the Secretary General for Children and Armed Conflict said that the majority, 73%, of the hundreds of children in Yemen killed since the escalation of hostilities were victims of these Saudis. So they're killing kids in Yemen, right? So there's a civil war in Yemen. Saudi decides to stick their nose in, and they start bombing everybody, killing civilians. They're killing children. And some people in America are saying, hey, maybe we should stop arming Saudi Arabia to go kill kids and innocent people. One of those people is a Republican named Rand Paul. Now, why do I bring this up? Because he was on with Wolf Blitzer. Now, we all know Wolf Blitzer. We love Wolf Blitzer, right? Wolf Blitzer. He's the wolfiest of all the Blitzers. And so here he is talking with Rand Paul, and Wolf Blitzer keeps his eye on the ball about what's really important here. Killing civilians, killing children, or...
into law, he would presumably veto it.
At the very least, it begins the debate of whether or not we should be at war. We are refueling the Saudi bombers, so we are essentially part of the bombing campaign. We're helping them choose targets, and we are refueling the Saudi bombers that are dropping the bombs. It is said that thousands of civilians have died in Yemen because of this. Yes, we need to have a debate over this, and I don't know what the president will do, but he ought to come to Congress and ask for permission. We've given him no authority to get involved in the civil war in Yemen, and we have to ask the bigger question, is this making it better or worse? Are there more refugees or less refugees? Is there more chaos or less chaos with Saudi Arabia bombing into Yemen? So yeah, it's a debate we ought to have, and no president should unilaterally have this authority without the approval of Congress.
So for you, this is a moral issue, because you know there's a lot of jobs at stake. Certainly, if a lot of these defense contractors stop selling warplanes, other sophisticated equipment to Saudi Arabia, there's going to be a significant loss of jobs and revenue here in the United States. That's secondary from your standpoint.
That's a news guy.
Yeah.
Can someone check for me right now to see if Wolf Blitzer sits on the board of Raytheon or Halliburton? Are you kidding me? What do you think of that?
Well, he's been an idiot since he was an idiot. There's no non-idiot Wolf Blitzer, so no, of course. There's no surprise here. The guy's an idiot.
So it's just kind of amazing to me that he's like, so losing jobs is a secondary to you as opposed to killing children.
Did he have nowhere else to go? Like, did he have no other argument basis to put at him? Like,
I don't understand any of this kind of news, honestly, ever myself. To me, and listen, I dig Rand Paul being a non. I mean, he's a peacenik, I suppose, right? To a certain degree.
Well, he's a non-interventionist, which what people say is the traditional conservative position. Conservative, right? You don't want to be an adventurous in foreign wars, and that's what he's against. And in fact, he's against giving a blank check to the president to be able to sell arms or bomb wherever he wants, which I'm on board with Rand Paul on that.
Yeah, I am too.
Have been saying since 9/11 that, hey, if there's a war going on, somebody's getting rich. Well, actually, Smedley Butler started saying that in 1935. One thing he knows about war is that a handful of people get filthy rich. And that's what Wolf Blitzer's saying right now. He's like saying, hey, I'm all for not killing people, but that's going to cut into our profits. Are you really saying you want to cut into the profits of defense contractors? Because I don't know if you know how this whole thing works, but we're propped up by the oil industry, political ads, and the military-industrial complex.
It smells of conspiracy theory. I got to be honest with you. Show me the proof that that's going on. I suppose this is some evidence to that.
So here we go. There's Wolf Blitzer. Like, he doesn't even know to do the Wolf. You're supposed to kind of dog whistle this in a way. You're not supposed to just blatantly say, hey, we're doing this for money. We're killing people in Yemen for money. We're selling arms to religious fanatics. Right. Mm-hmm. We're selling arms to religious fanatics so they can go bomb women and children in one of the poorest countries in the world, Yemen.
Right.
So we're doing that because there's money in it, baby. Come on. There's money in it. You really want to stop that? You know, that's literally what Wolf Blitzer's saying. Yeah. And people wonder why people get their news from YouTube.